President William Ruto has ruled out the repeal of a levy on the importation of clinker, a key input for cement production, contradicting an earlier position by the Trade Ministry, which had promised to roll back the controversial tax. President Ruto was speaking as Bamburi Cement signed a 32 billion shillings deal with Sinoma CBMI Construction for the construction of a clinker plant in Matuga, Kwale County. NTV's Brian George with more.
President William Ruto said that the government will not allow the importation of clinker, a raw material used for cement production, noting that the country has enough limestone of its own. Clinker is mined from limestone, a creamy white or soft grey rock. However, the president said he is not persuaded that the country lacks the capacity to produce its own clinker, noting that the government will continue to restrict imports of the raw material currently managed through the imposition of the investment promotion levy on imported clinker.
We have limestone. We have all the other raw materials that are necessary for the production of cement here in Kenya. Somebody needs to explain to me why we want to go and import stones, because what is limestone? It's just stones. How can we spend our money to import stones from other countries when we have our own stones?
In October, Trade Cabinet Secretary Lee Kenyanjui said the executive would petition Parliament to repeal the 17.5% export and investment promotion on clinker and steel, noting that it had unintended effects on companies in these critical sectors. The controversial levy was introduced by the Kenya Kwanza administration in July 2023, rattling the cement sector as clinker imports plummeted from 148,000 tons in 2023 to 10,300 tons last year.
Deserves a bigger clap than that. 250.
The reduced imports are also said to have impacted the construction sector as cement consumption tanked. At the time, the levy was opposed by the Kenya Association of Manufacturers (KAM), which argued that it would not achieve its intended goal of boosting local production and exports.
Your Excellency, this is a $250 million foreign direct investment, which wouldn't have happened if it was not for the excellent regulatory environment created by your administration and the great support received from all the agencies, both from national level to the municipal level. This project will play a major role in supporting the economy of Kenya and Kwale County, in particular by creating over 10,000 direct and indirect jobs. Thank you. From the construction period, during the installation of machines to the completion of the project.
Bamburi Cement announced that construction of its clinker factory would start in the first quarter of 2026 and is expected to be completed by the first quarter of 2028. Brian George, NTV, Nairobi.